Okay, it is 11:30, Tuesday the what, 24th?
The 24th.
Tuesday the 24th, we are parked at the Ross Dam Trail, Ross Lake Resort Trailhead, and we are looking for the route down. It looks like it's over this way. We are headed up what they call the Happy Panther Trail. And this is a new hike for both Bev and I, and we have Bev's son Joel with us today. We're not sure exactly where we're headed or where things go because neither one of us have done this, but it looks like we get to go downhill first and then we head uphill or along up and down.
Here, Joel, right here, buddy.
Yep, this looks like trailhead here.
Oh good, there's an outhouse. We better use the outhouse first.
And there's our sign to tell us that we know where we're at. Okay, so with that, we are headed down. Let's get, there it is. You can see right there, Happy Panther Trail. That's where we're headed. And we are up here, so we're going to go down to Ross Lake and follow Ruby Arm. And if we go all the way to the East Bank Trail, which is the end of the trail, East Bank Trailhead, that's about 6 miles. I don't think we're going to go the whole distance though. Neither one of us are in the best of shape, and I don't know if Joel could be able to make that kind of distance or not, but we'll see. With that, we're heading off down the trail. Well, we're barely into the hike, just a few hundred feet, and we've come to the first creek crossing. I don't know if this would be what would be called Panther Creek or not, since I don't know the area that well. And I didn't bring my paper map like I should have. You've seen the ups and the downs. There's Bev and Joel. And now we're going to move on down the trail and see if we can't get a really good view of the fall further down. We're getting a little off trail here. I'm doing some adventure hiking here. There's a bridge across the street. Hopefully the rocks aren't slick, otherwise I'm going to swim it. There's a nice view. It continues. Looks like we found the end of that waterfall. Comes right out to the side of the mountain and down on across and into Ross Lake. Oh, there we are right there. So we got to the main road, or the road down to the dam, whatever they call it, and now we're following it. It's set up way out there. Must be where the ferry goes at. Take you further upstream. A lot of unknowns on this hike. Well, we officially made it to the Happy Panther Trail. It took us about almost an hour. It's 12:30 now. Since you got to walk down this other section and then follow the road down to where the ferry dock is. But we did manage to get here. We're on the trail. There's the mountains that we're headed towards. Not going to climb any. You can see where the water level is super low. Way down below. You got some boathouses across the way. Following along the lake, according to my information, This is the way things are supposed to be now. Got a nice boulder field above us. The trail's pretty much level now from this point on until we get to, I think it was called the East Lake Trailhead, which is where we reconnect to Highway 20. I don't think we're going to go that whole distance though. We'll see how we do. And with that, we travel on. Yeah, about 1 o'clock now, and we've got this nice, easy, mostly level trail. It is so well maintained, I can't believe it. The only disappointing thing I'm noticing on this hike is that it says you're following the water, which is true, but there's the water. You got to really pick it out through the trees. I'd kind of like to have better views of the water. But I won't complain, considering we're out here on our own. Even though there was a dozen cars at the trailhead, we got the place to ourselves. Looks like here's a spot where they cleaned up a blowdown. I had heard there was a few up here. So they've been doing recent trail maintenance, which is really nice. There is a slight gradual uphill, which would make sense considering we came down pretty fast, steep at the beginning. We do have to work our way back up to the height of Highway 20.
No, I found out.
Hey, we've been on the trail now for 2 hours. We have roughly just over 3 miles, 3.3 miles in. We're going to turn around here. It's another 3 miles to the end of the trail. We turn around here and then we're going to drop down to the dam so we get a good look at the lake from down there. Meanwhile, what you're looking at here is what they call a babbling brook. You can hear it babbling. It's not saying anything, just babbling. We're quite a ways from the water itself. It's way down there through the trees. So this has been the way our hike has been, our scenery. Pretty much just a nice, mosey, lazy day following along the trail. Very nice trail, well maintained. 3 o'clock, standing on Ross Lake Dam. Got some major wind coming up the valley. There's our mountain view. Got some nice views over the edge of the runoff. Got to make sure I don't drop the camera or I'm really screwed. Get up to the edge here. Take a quick look over. What do we got over top of us? Woo! Long ways down to the water. You can see the ridge line color of where the water gets up to, which isn't too far from the top of the dam when you think about it. So cool. Well, there's our big creek coming down into the lake. And our other mountain view. Geez, with all that hiking we did, this is the best place for views. The Happy Panther is back up there in the trees that we hiked along. So that's the upper side. Now let's go over here to the south side. I'd love to see water coming down those two spillways right now. Wouldn't that be so cool to see water running down those two spillways?